welcome back. I'm going to be teaching you how to make your very own mini wall macrame hanging. Here are the materials I used. I have a macrame board. Here's just an iPad holder, scissors, 2 different types of combs. I've got a natural wooden bead, 6-inch dowel, and then I've got some Stiffen Quick, it's fabric stiffening spray, and 8 cords, it's 4 millimeters, cut at 4 feet. Now to get started, take one of your cords, find the middle, put it over your wooden dowel. You'll have a loop formed, put that to the back, and then you're going to put your 2 cords from the front through the loop formed in the back and pull tight. That's your lark's head knot. Now you want to make sure that your bottoms are somewhat equal. So again, you can find the ends to find your middle, bring that through, and then pull tight. You're going to do this for all 8 of your cords. Once done, you're going to pin it to your board. If you don't have a macrame board, you can always use a cork board, or you can just tape it to your table. So I just put the pins right through my knots. So we're going to be using the square knot. So you're going to take 4 cords. The cord on the left gets formed into a number 4 over your middle cords. Your cord on the right, make sure that goes over that cord you used for the number 4, and then it's brought underneath all your cords through the loop that was formed from the number 4, and then holding on to your middle cords, bring that knot all the way up. Then you're going to take your right cord, form a reverse number 4, use your cord on the left, make sure it's over that one cord, and then bring it under all your other cords and pull tight. And that is how you make a square knot. We're going to be making another 3 square knots for the top. For the second row, you're going to bring 2 cords from the left, 2 cords from the right, bring them to the side. We're not going to be using those. Form 1 more square knot here. These 4 cords, you're going to take your 2 middle cords and put your bead through it. And then form 1 more square knot beside that. For the next row now, we're going to be making 2 square knots. So again, bring 2 cords from the left, 2 cords from the right to the side. Create your 2 square knots underneath the bead. And again, bring 2 to the sides from each side, and then you'll have 4 left in the middle. Create 1 last square knot. Now we're going to be forming our V. So bring in 2 cords back in. You'll have 8, so 4 on each side. Create 1 square knot here. You'll have a little bit hanging there on the side, and that's okay. make sure when you're forming these square knots that they are side by side to each other and straight. Bring in two more cords. We're going to be forming 3 square knots now. You'll notice that the length of the cord here on the side is getting longer. Again, making sure that they are all straight, side by side. And now bring in your last 2 cords to form 4 square knots. Okay, the last part here of forming our diamond shape is we're going to be creating 3 square knots, and then 2, and lastly 1, remembering to bring those 2 from the sides over. Here we're just going to cut at a desired length. The scraps I'll use for different projects. Here I'm going to use my purple comb, which I've always used. I'm going to unpin it, bring it up a little bit so then I can comb through it. There's 2 different ways here that you can comb through your cord. Some like to unravel it first, which does make it easier to comb through. I like to hold on to my cord so my project doesn't move around, and I could in fact ruin my project if I'm combing too hard. So here I'm just light strokes here. See, it kind of moved over a little bit, so you just got to be careful holding tightly onto your project. I usually start from the bottom and then make my way up. Very small light strokes here. So you're going to comb through the rest of your project, and I like to comb all the way to the top of where my square knot ended. Okay, I'm going to show you a different way here that you can have a fringe. If you don't like the comb through look, you can also unravel all of your strings. So that would be 4 times the unraveling for 1 cord. And what it gives you is just a different type of wave. So if you like the look of these waves, you wouldn't even need to spray anything on it. You could actually just leave it as is and then just cut to your desired fringe length. For this project, I am going to comb through all of it. It's going to be a little bit easier to comb through now that I did all that with the cords. So let's finish up combing through the rest of the fringe here. Okay, so I'm going to be using a towel here. I'm just going to lay it down so my table or tablecloth doesn't get all sticky from the spray that I'm going to be using. So the spray here that I have is a fabric stiffening spray. It's stiffen quick. Now I'm going to spray just a little bit, far away enough, because if you spray too much, it's going to curl up your cords. So this is a few minutes dry. I'm going to spray it one more time just so I can get it a little bit more stiffened and hard. So there I'm spraying, give it a few minutes to dry. As you can see, it sticks to the towel, so I like the way that my fringe is looking now, so I'm going to cut it. Now cutting, I'll pin it first to my board. You can cut it straight if you'd like, or for this project here I'm going to cut into a V shape. So when I'm cutting, I like to start from the middle and then cut to the outside. I will start by cutting just a little bit at a time because if you end up cutting too short, you can't really fix that. So here I am, just I'm going to be going back and forth, side to side, making sure that I have that V shape that I like. And there you have it. Once you're happy with the way it looks, you are done, and great job.